going on, guys? It's Gia here representing AskAMillennial, and we have guests.
J.K., what's up?
Ty Naomi.
Alvin J. Brown.
And it's about to get real. Today we're just going to be discussing some of the social media quirks with YouTube, and now that YouTube is ran by Google and all of the censorship that's going on, and also what's going on with Facebook as well. Various social media, and if you notice, Google and Facebook are really monopolizing social media. They pretty much own various other social media sites, and they run them all on the same platform. And there's some pros and some cons. Stay tuned. Me personally, I've been on YouTube since 2009. I started actually watching YouTube videos in 2007. Created my YouTube account in 2008 and actually uploaded content in 2009 and got serious in 2010. So I've been on there for a while, and I remember when YouTube in its heyday, you didn't have to worry about copyright infringement. You could use, whatever music you wanted, and it was fine and dandy. It was easier for people to get subscribers, for you to grow your channel and get thousands of views. It was just easier. You didn't have to be censored. You didn't have to worry about watching a bunch of unnecessary ads that just kept, because some people videos be like 15 minutes long and they got 5 ads in those 15 minutes. And some of them you can't even skip, okay? Because it's just a straight up. So those are just some of the issues that I've noticed. So Jermaine, what are some of your issues with social media or YouTube or what have you?
Oh man, so like I said, I started a YouTube page back in 2012. I started in 2012. I didn't really start uploading videos on there till I didn't really start uploading videos on there till I say 2014 is when I started having a camera. At first I was just using a tablet, posting stuff on YouTube, and I wasn't editing and none of it. And then I started figuring out the editing, had an editing system finally, and then program, and I was able to edit stuff and put it on YouTube. One of the biggest quirks I had, one of the first times I ever bumped into that issue with copyright. Copyright is a huge, it's the devil, I ended up making this one video. I look back at it now, it's crap. But I used this song on there and I put it on Facebook, and Facebook took it down. And I remember it hurted.
Facebook started picking up copyright, like I see it.
That's the thing, like, dude, it was like, gee, it hurted me because I was like, dude, I worked so hard. I just want people to see this. I'm not even trying to get paid.
And that's the thing.
I'm not even trying to get paid to do it. It's
people
like,
are not, the vast majority of people who use YouTube and actually make videos do not make money off of their channel.
They're not, exactly.
And there is a thing called Fair Use Act, Google, where people can include other people's music. You're not making any money off of it, so why are you flagging entire videos?
They basically said, fuck the Fair Use Act, like 2 years ago. 2 years ago, they basically scratched that out. Now everybody has to use Patreon now. It's like,
that's why a lot of people are leaving.
Donating $1 just to see exclusive content now, because it's like the stuff has just changed now, and YouTube is becoming television when they were supposed to not be like television.
Right.
And I remember when I first discovered YouTube back in 2005, and I was like, wow, this is a program platform where people can express themselves like what we're doing right now, basically. And create their own shows, create their own content,
skits,
whatever they want. So, and now it's like, because since Google bought it, it's like it became more capitalist now. It's more about, how can we separate these YouTubers from these YouTubers? And now these YouTubers made a lot of money and they get a lot of subscribers, but if they do something bad in the media or outside, then YouTube look at it as they're sabotaging our brand, so we have to cut them off, cut their shows. And especially with that whole, that YouTube Red shit. That YouTube Red.
When you pay a subscription, and once again, everything's a subscription thing. Ad
free and all that stuff, but I'll be always ignoring it, and they be trying so hard to get people to join that YouTube Red shit. Other than that, like I said, copyright, man, is something else. Like, I tried to post something yesterday, which it was just a cover song. It was a cover that somebody played on the piano, and Facebook took it down, and what Facebook do is Facebook puts you in jail for like a couple of days, right?
Wait a minute.
Where
Got you in Facebook.
Where I have to literally wait, I think like 3 or 4 days before I upload anything just straight to Facebook. So I had to upload it on YouTube and share the link on Facebook.
And then it got copied.
And then it got copyright strike. I just looked at my email, figured out I got copyright strike on there. And I'm like, dude, it's just a freaking cover. Like, dude, they want to copyright you off the most stupidest shit, man. Like, for real, it's like literally for the most stupidest, smallest things. Even just like this music that's playing in here. Really, they will copyright strike. If this music was loud as fuck, they will do that. They will copyright strike you even if it's music that you have no control of that's playing while you're trying to film something. Like, you go to a show. I remember I went to Ferrullo Starr's first concert. Shout out to Carl Ferrullo Starr. His concert at the local 432 because he was performing That Girl Is... Who's singing that song again?
Oh my God.
No, I forgot.
Bend the ball. Get out.
What? I forgot.
No.
This will be in the bloopers.
Well, it really wasn't. All right, but anyway. And wasn't that... It's at the tip of my tongue. Who did that song?
What? Wait,
Poison.
When we just...
Poison.
No.
Yeah, well, Bell Biv DeVoe. That's
Bell Biv DeVoe, yeah. Okay, yeah. He did that song. And I think he did a couple of songs from Usher. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm done.
I'm still black. I'm still
How
black.
are you in this
Are
group?
you though?
I am.
No.
Ask a millennial.
This millennial clearly did not know.
It's bad enough when you say
He got copyright at the end. Okay,
yeah.
that's
Ah, girl. Yeah. So then they copyright strike me for that. And it's all because even though it wasn't the artist singing the song, it's not his way how Carl was singing it and how he sung it with the same rhythm. And I think they used the instrumental from the song. I think they was using playback. So I got copyright strike for that. So it's like, man, like, dude. Now if you're just doing a cover where it's like, where you ain't using the instrumental, but you're singing just the lyrics, you might get away with that. You might get away. I see a lot of producers, they make their own version of a rapper's instrumental.
and you still get copyright flag
Right.
because WMG. Anyways, go on.
Yeah, keep going, G. Go ahead. No, okay, never mind. So yeah, I try to ignore logos, brands. I try to ignore even if I'm filming around something, I make sure I stop what I'm doing. I tell people, turn that bottle around. I'm not getting sued by Pepsi. Fuck that. Now, it's like, if you're doing stuff by sponsorship, you gotta do all these loopholes. You gotta get sponsors. You gotta get all this. You gotta get permission, everything. And sometimes I lie. Even Instagram do it. Instagram will take your video down. You're just using 30 seconds from a clip. Or 5 seconds from a music clip, you'll get taken down. So it's real, man. I mean, it's real. Yeah, they'll take it down. They'll like minute uploads. Oh, and it pisses me off because I was like, I tagged so many people on Facebook off of something I'm about to show,
And then it's gone.
Facebook says, "Oh, we took it down." Oh wow! I went through all that. I went through writing all this beautiful stuff in there, and I'm like, dude. And you literally just straight up just took my junk off there, man. Like, come on, bro. And then you try to do something else, and they say, oh, because you did it, we have to temporarily block you from uploading anything on here for a couple of days. So then I have to write a letter to them. I have to write something to them. I have to tell them, look, I didn't know. I'm sorry. I apologize. And they still make you wait. Maybe like, it may take 2 days off of the jail time. So,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
And then with YouTube it's like either you get a couple of strikes or your page will get deleted, suspended. Like they'll totally cut it off. They'll destroy it. They'll show you didn't own this from the first place. You're just using our platform, and we have the right to evict you. We have the right to kill you. So it's like, or they might make you go through this YouTube school crap, this YouTube copyright school, and it's It's a bunch of bull, man. Like the only way you can get away with certain things, I think, if you get away with is through Snapchat and Twitter. You know, you might get away a little Instagram. Like even if you post stuff on Instagram stories, if it has a copyrighted song on it,
then that's why I don't use
Instagram stories.
That's why I don't use it. I use Snapchat because to me it doesn't make sense. Like basically, you're being censored the whole time.
Well, I personally don't use YouTube for anything. I just mostly like watch it for like entertainment basis and a couple of like side educational basis. But coming from the viewer standpoint, especially when you have like a couple of people you subscribe to that actually puts out some legit good content that's actually good to make you feel good about yourself, that they're actually being themselves totally, and it actually attracts a lot of people to them. I actually feel like very hurt for them because they put in so much work, so much time, and so many years into their craft and attracted this type of clientele up until it got to the point where YouTube ended up putting the copyright and actually started like using censorship. If you use too much language, excessive language, then they're going to end up like flagging your channel.
It's ridiculous. And there used to be a community guidelines where if you were not 13 or older, you couldn't watch the video. Now they got rid of that completely, and it's like, oh, well, you can't say anything. And I'm like, this is not television, dude. This is the internet.
Right.
Yeah. And to top it off, for those who actually build like good clientele base based on the videos, the content that he put out there, it hurts them most because they actually end up receiving some threats from their subscribers saying if they don't do what they normally do, despite what the censorship is saying, then they're just going to totally unsubscribe from them altogether, and that hurts them the most because some of them, they actually do make their living off of YouTube, and now they have no choice but to do some live feeds with some Patreons in order to like to maintain a living. And mind you, there are some very strong supporters where they will actually like donate a high amount of money. I've seen that personally. They will donate ridiculous amounts of money to these people because they just love their content. I literally start seeing people like donate like $400, $500 to a guy on his gaming channel consistently because people just love to see how he acts. People just love to see the content he puts out. People just love to see him being himself, and for him to actually have to go down that route where he actually has to use a Patreon to get donations in order to like keep himself funded, that actually is that actually does hurt the YouTuber a lot. So this copyright, this censorship, it's actually, to me personally, it's getting a little out of hand coming from a viewer standpoint of view, and it actually put, and I have to say, it actually put more damage on the people who's doing that because you're just going to end up receiving a whole lot of hate from it. But I don't think y'all really care about it. But just know you're going to get a whole lot of hate.
I don't really use YouTube. I don't utilize YouTube like that. I'm strictly a viewer. I don't upload anything to YouTube.
Okay. Any other social media issues?
It would be awesome if you did, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that. You just got that voice and that personality,
right? And you can
where you can express yourself. Like just doing video, you gotta be perfect with video with YouTube. Like that would come as it go. You just using the same way that you do photography.
I don't know.
You can make like you can make a YouTube video.
But as far as any other social media platforms, I don't have any issues with them. I'm sorry, I don't have much to add to this.
So yeah, even when you and this is what I've noticed too, just being a creator with AskAMillennial, Gia's World, and Gia's World Production, even when you put in no copyright infringement and you list the information about the artist, the song, the company, whatever, you still get copyright. So what's the point? And another thing that I've noticed about YouTube is it's starting to diminish subscription, because if you notice, you'll be subscribed to people, but then you won't see any of their content, and then you come to find out YouTube somehow has unsubscribed you from their channel, or they created this new notification bell. So in other words, there's no reason to subscribe to people now. All you need to do is click the notification bell, because even if you are subscribed, YouTube will not notify you about their new content unless you click the subscription bell.
Right.
Social media, it's getting lit.
It's crazy, I know.
But yeah, basically if you don't hit that notification bell, then you're not going to be notified when AskAMillennial has a new video, even though you're subscribed, which wasn't at the whole point of you subscribing to a channel, and so you can get their information in your feed. And like everyone mentioned here, I've noticed a lot of big time YouTubers who are literally making videos just like this, explaining why they have to make all these different changes. Everyone's on Patreon, everyone's on now. People are making Vimeo accounts and stuff. Like, it's...
And let's not forget to top it off, they have to get a certain amount of views just to get paid for that. This is the feed face.
Wait, oh, so another thing is YouTubers are not making a lot of money, okay? We really not. I became a YouTube partner in 2011, and I've made $500 in the past 6 years since being a YouTube partner. We're not making that much money. First of all, you need, I'm saying hundreds of thousands, if not millions of subscribers. You need to be making at least 100,000 views per video to make any real money. You need to be doing sponsorships. You need folks to sponsor you. Case in point, just think if Canon would sponsor us. They would be sending us free equipment. We would be doing videos, doing demonstrations, tutorials, and reviews on the equipment, and that's how we would be getting paid.
Was Frono's photo.
Huh?
Oh,
That man.
is cool.
Frono's photo.
Oh yeah.
You know the sponsors?
I'm telling you, that's how they make their money. And it used to be easier for people who were starting out 6, 7, 8, 9 years ago. Today, good luck. Because even big YouTubers are literally losing sponsors. And they're getting on YouTube discussing how this is their full-time job and now they're having issues paying their bills. Like, it's getting real. Then, I don't know, I'm 50-50 when I see YouTubers complaining. Because, like, on one side, it's like, dude, that sucks. I've been watching you for years. We've actually bought t-shirts from these YouTubers. Then on another side, it's like, well, the rest of us aren't getting paid by making videos. We kind of don't feel bad for you because no, but some of them are making YouTube videos discussing how they're losing money and they're not getting paid, and it's very difficult for them. And then in other cases, it's like I feel bad because I've been watching them for years. I bought stuff from them, t-shirts and merchandise, and participated in giveaways. But then there's this other side of me where it's like, who cares? Because you know what? It's hard out here for everybody. A lot of your subscribers are living in poverty. I bet you didn't know that. But you want us to feel bad for you because YouTube is taking away your money. See, you kind of have to play devil's advocate on that for a minute. But I get the frustration of everybody. I do. YouTube is not the same. And this is when I started noticing that YouTube was going down the drain. When they started pushing Gmail on everybody. I'm just saying. And that's when Google got involved.
Yeah, that's why I had to Yahoo and all that.
Yeah, that's when Google got involved. And that's also when, if you had an Android, you automatically had to sign up for a Gmail account. Then all of a sudden they kept pushing Google Plus, then the Google Store, then the Google Wallet. So everything is all about Google.
And Al, the Google Plus was a fail.
A major fail. Don't nobody use that mess.
Yeah.
Oh, and then they pushed Google Hangouts. Instead of giving y'all FaceTime, y'all on Google Hangouts.
Yeah, Google Hangouts was even a fail.
Who uses it? That's what I want to know. Who uses?
Everybody used to do videos about anime and stuff. They was always doing Google Hangouts.
Who remember Uvo and Skype, bro?
Skype and all that. Oh my God, yeah. Rest in peace.
Who remember Keek or Kick, whatever?
Yep.
See, Google, like I said, they monopolized it on everything. Facebook doing the same thing. All of a sudden, oh, we got Instagram now.
Yep.
I mean, and that's what they do. They just go from...
Yeah, basically what Instagram and Facebook did, they just copied Snapchat. And they basically took the whole few second videos of your day and all that. Instagram did with Instagram stories last year. And then Facebook started doing it today. It's like, it makes absolutely no sense where Facebook bought Instagram for $1 billion. So it's like, why are you trying to, it looks like you're competing with what you bought. Like, that's weird. And the reason why, and what they're not going to tell you, is because a lot of their young people are leaving Facebook. And now it's like, what's happening is more people young people are leaving Facebook and Twitter alone, and they're going straight to Snapchat and Instagram. Because let's be real, dude, it's like
you can do. You can say what you want to say.
Because I left YouTube alone a little bit because I felt like you get more love from Instagram and Facebook. You do get a lot of love from Facebook, and then you also get a lot of love from Snapchat. But YouTube, it's like you're lucky that you can get 200 views.
And what I've noticed when I do videos is like, if I talk about celebrities or something popular, I'm getting views. But when you make videos that's tailored supposedly to your subscription base, they don't even watch the shit. Or they don't get notified because you didn't click the bell.
I got, literally, I got like over 30,000 views off of a video I made up. It's called Tupac's Daughter. And I put the song, Letter to My Unborn Child. And literally, it's the most YouTube video I ever had, like over 600 comments. And that's like, you got to do shit like that.
You got to clickbait, almost. You got to clickbait.
Like that fucking Drop Fest video I did, where it's like the thumbnail I put with the 3 girls shaking their ass on each other, right? And literally, that shit got like 200 views in an hour. So I was like,
sex sells.
Yeah, sex sells, right? So it's like,
right. I'm gonna start having my I'm gonna have Anwar out there, just no shirt on, and be like, "Yep, that's the new thumbnail for each video."
It's gonna get a lot of video.
Because for some reason they like looking at him. But yes. So, and another thing, Facebook. What I've noticed. I remember last year when I was paying for advertisement to market videos, it was way easier for you to get views. Now, they have it in a 2-tier system. Like, you're either paying for them to interact with the post on Facebook, or you're paying for them to click on a link. They won't do both anymore. They used to do both. So I've noticed...
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Slick. And then... That's another thing. We can also talk about our so-called friends on social media. Because what I don't understand is we all have like pages and shit. How in the world do we have over 2,000 friends, but it took me 2.5 years to get 1,000 likes? I just want to know. Because y'all know we sharing each other's stuff non-stop. Right. So it doesn't take much to just click like. But I ain't you know what, I'm done. I'm about to go in. And that's another thing. All you Android users, y'all already got Google accounts. So how come you're not subscribed? Okay, anyway, we done. I'm done. Ask a Millennial. But that has been the end of Ask a Millennial. You can hit us up on AskAMillennial1 on Twitter. Email us comments or concerns or topics at AskAMillennial2016. And how can you get in touch with you?
What? Me? Oh, yeah, just subscribe to me, YouTube/JKing.
Okay.
That's it.
Sorry.
Just any of your social media, because I'll link it in the description box.
Well, that's awesome. My social media, Instagram, the Imagery Specialist, all one word. And also on Facebook, you can find the Imagery Specialist as well. And
social media, Instagram, Mr. Alvin_Brown, but Facebook, Alvin J Brown.
Okay, and we're out. Ask a Millennial.